Nicely weighted ball. Gyökeres! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Quite a game this, all square again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Kimmich. He was under real pressure there. Mendes finding himself in space. Calafiori can get it clear.
Fulham clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now that's well seen too. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Arsenal are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11, Hazard. Viene sostituito.
And he's managed to get free.
Numero 16.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Kvaratskhelia clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And it's been taken short. Goes for a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Fulham look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Tries to play it through. Shot could be on. Shoots! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
5 minutes to add. Opts for safety. Maguire. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Koundé. And it's with the keeper. And Lenormand. And time is up. Fulham have done it. Happy in the knowledge that they've taken maximum points. Mission accomplished. De Bruyne taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Fulham have done it. They're people without a fingernail left. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. And we all hope that this second meeting between these sides this season will turn out to be a good one.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's well spotted. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Jarrod Bowen's rise to the top, Peter, is a nice story. It was a real tale of struggles with failed trials and clubs being dissolved, but those experiences have served him very well. And you see now in that never say...
The referee's awarded a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Oyarzabal. Nice looking ball.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Gets a good foot in there. Juve did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's had it taken off him. Mavropanos cuts it out. Juve. Now it's Somerville. Now it's Castellanos.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Lenormand. Rodri. Goulet is number 5 in the list of assists in the league this year. And it's Kimmich. Knocks it out wide. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. West Ham are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Bowen. Bowen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Maguire calmly anticipates. Ferran Torres. And here's Oyarzabal. Bowen is right up in the top 10 scorers in the league. Oh, that's a fine interception. Somerville. And here's Ferran Torres. Might be danger here. Judge, surely! It's off target and by quite a way.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Souček. And Juve. Somerville. Koundé is always scanning the pitch for targets. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, no joy this time. Souček. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Showing good feet. Backward it goes, and it's Kimmich. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Fulham really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And he thumps it clear. Now the delivery. Deftly away. And they've got a throw. Goulet. Kimmich. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Fulham have their second corner now. Juve gets it away. No way through, so back it comes. They want to be quick to recover this. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Castellanos. Nuno Mendes. And here's Azar.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Goulet. Goulet. Can he finish? Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Fulham got as close can be, right on the whistle, but it was not to be.
Please welcome our players,
So
everyone.
there was the first half.
Fulham certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And we are back underway.
Fulham are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's had it nicked away. Rodri. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Todibo clears without hesitation. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Space for him to turn and look. Gets his head on it! And that's a sharp finish. Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 9,
Mikel Oyarzabal is currently top scorer in the league. Fulham have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Disasi.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Juve in acres of space out wide. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Rodri being hounded, manhandled at times.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
And it's Azar. Azar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Oyarzabal. He's having a hit! And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute...